Hey, what's going on everyone? I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope that all of you are having a great day, and thank you for joining me back for your daily dose of Star Wars. The Last Jedi home release is imminent, and the digital is coming March 13th, and the deluxe physical copies are coming on March 27th. Disney and Lucasfilm have just released a trailer for this home release, and they're toting that it has 2 hours of bonus features, 14 deleted scenes, and there's a commentary version with Rian Johnson being the big draws to buying this. Of course, this time around, Disney and Lucasfilm have been trying to promote this film due to the backlash that The Last Jedi received in theaters, and they did this and they addressed this with this home release trailer. A couple of you guys pointed that out in the video that was released a couple of days ago when I went over everything that's going to be included on this DVD and on the digital, and whether or not you want to buy this edition or that edition. But you guys told me one thing that I hadn't noticed the very first time I watched it, but that I noticed a couple times after, and that is the fact that there is no Canto Bight in this home release trailer, and there is no Rose in this trailer. We do see Laura Dern, we do see every other character that kind of drew us in. We don't see DJ, but he was more involved in the Canto Bight, so that makes sense. But this is one of the big things that most fans had a problem with when this film was in theaters and when they were going to see it, is that it didn't really seem that the Canto Bight had anything to do with the actual storyline. It was sort of like a Phantom Menace type of thing where so much of it was kind of unnecessary, but the one thing that it had to accomplish was necessary to the rest of the film, so it couldn't have been taken out, otherwise the film wouldn't have made sense and it wouldn't have come together at the end. This is how Disney and Lucasfilm has addressed this. They won't acknowledge that there's a huge backlash from the fans. Rian Johnson will acknowledge it, but Disney as a company and Lucasfilm as a company will not acknowledge the fact that there is backlash to this movie. But they will address it in the form of this home release trailer by trying to promote the things that we did like about the movie, which is seeing Luke again, seeing Luke wield a lightsaber, watching the action with Kylo Ren and Rey wielding their lightsabers, and watching more of the action scenes with all of the explosions, the space battles, things like that we actually knew. We saw Phasma. It was all of the action things that were heavily focused on in this home release trailer, not focusing at all on Canto Bight. This home release is really trying to zone in on the things that fans did like about this movie, especially if you take a look at all of the extras on the film. They're going to zone in on the Snoke stuff, they're going to talk about the visual effects of the space battles, they're going to talk about the battle on Crate. They're not going to do... I'm assuming that there has to be at least a couple of deleted scenes that were from the Canto Bight portion of the film, but that wasn't even touted or promoted in this home release trailer or anywhere we've seen it. It's just focusing on the things that fans liked. So while Disney and Lucasfilm won't directly address this and acknowledge the fact that there is a backlash, they are doing something about it, which means that they have heard all of our complaints, they've heard all of our gripes about the film, and this is their way of trying to change that. But rather than actually releasing a statement, which we know they would never do, they're trying to just shift our view of the film to the things that we did like with this home release. And it worked, because as most of you commented on yesterday, what we did like about this trailer was the fact that we thought it was much better because it had all of those things that I just listed off: Luke, Rey, Kylo Ren, all with lightsabers, battles. It had all of that, whereas the theatrical trailers didn't have that, and a lot of you guys commented that this trailer was much better than the trailers we received before the film came out, and I have to agree with you. I just thought I would make everybody aware that this had happened and that they hadn't really addressed it officially, but by releasing this home release trailer and not focusing on Canto Bight, Rose, DJ, and that arc of the story, they are trying to change our view of this film, which is, I guess, good news that they actually heard us, which hopefully this just translates better for us for episode 9. But I wanted to make you guys aware of that. This wasn't a scripted video, it was more of just me explaining things, but you guys said you liked that better, which is good. I'm trying to get better at doing unscripted anyway, so let me know how I'm doing. Thank you guys for watching. That wraps things up for me here in this video. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. If you want to become a daily coffee drinker, hit that bell down there to receive a notification on your iOS or Android device the second I upload a new video. If you want more Star Wars coffee, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at SWCoffee YouTube. I do use Twitter the most though, so follow me there if you want anything of the three. But thank you guys for watching. As always, keep loving Star Wars, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.